what's up? It's Emily. Happy New Year. Welcome back to the first vlog of the year. I hope you guys all had like a lovely holiday and are kicking off your new year to a good start. This morning, as you could probably see, finished The Christmas Tree Farm. I wanted to finish my holiday reads because I did take a break from reading the last 2 weeks of December. I felt it necessary. I read over 100 books last year, and I think it's good to take some space from anything you're doing a lot of. But having said that, I wanted to read two little like quick holiday reads at the beginning of January just because I didn't want to like miss out on the holiday reads. So I read Christmas Tree Farm, which is the third book of like the Dream Harbor, I think it's called, series. It's the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, and the Christmas Tree Farm. Jean-Luc got me that book when we were in LA, as well as the book next to me that I'll show you in a second. And then I also read The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. I'll let you guys know what I thought about those in my January reading wrap up. Nothing to write home about, just some classic cute little holiday reads. I'm excited to like dive back into reading. I wanted to just quickly pick out my books that I wanted to start out the week with. So I have an Audible credit and I've been eyeing this book. I think it's called The Let Them Theory. It's rated 4.8 stars on Audible. So it's called The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, a life-changing tool that millions of people can't stop talking about. And I just felt like it was a good book to start the new year off with. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or frustrated with where you are, the problem isn't you, the problem is the power you give to other people. Two simple words: let them, will set you free. Free from the opinions, drama, and judgments of others, free from the exhausting cycle of trying to manage everything and everyone around you. The Let Them Theory puts the power to create a life you love back in your hands, and this book will show you exactly how to do it. So I just thought that like it would be nice to start off the new year with a book like that and like set that intention for this year of kind of like surrendering control, things that are out of my control, to the universe, and just like do what I can. I'm getting married this year. I'm getting married in May. So, you know, there's a lot of like moving parts with that, and I just think it's a good check-in for me. I also produce a lot of film, and like I'm an actor, and even just the two words like let them spoke to me greatly. I want to read more about the Let Them Theory, so let's do it, you know? You can't control the people around you. You can just control your boundaries with them. And I've always said that, but I haven't always followed that, so I think this will just be a nice little New Year's check-in. I also wanted to start Taming 7, which is the most recent book in the Boys of Tommen series. I always say Tommen, I hope I'm saying that right. I've been reading one of these books a month for the past few months. This is the 5th book, and it's with Gibbsy and Claire, which is very cute. I'm very excited to read this. This is definitely one of the shorter ones. It's like 450 pages. Some of them are like 1,000 pages. So yeah, those are kind of the two books that I'm going to start out with. I do have quite a bit of work to do today, so I will probably start these two books later tonight. I went wedding dress shopping yesterday, and I have perhaps a few follow-up appointments, so I'm gonna take those opportunities to listen to the audiobook as I'm kind of like traveling. So I'll take you guys with me through all of that. Let's like this is like the first like full week of the new year, and my intention is to feel energized and like focused, but also it's winter and like not put too much pressure on myself to be like perfect the first week of the new year, you know what I mean? So I also got these new headphones that I'm gonna be listening to my audiobooks with. My last video was a review of them, so if you're interested, you can check out that review. I'll also leave a link to these down below. I'm obsessed with them. They're amazing. I'll check in a bit. Okay, so I just made an amazing dinner for me and Jean-Luc, right? And I'm on, I think, chapter 4, called Let Them Stress You Out.
Oh no, well, this isn't like that?
I'm really enjoying it so far. We've gotten kind of to like the main thesis in the beginning, which is the let them theory, but then there's also a second part of it, which is the let me portion of it. So it's saying like, you kind of like disabuse yourself from other people's actions, but in doing so, that kind of puts you in this like air of superiority. It's like, let them let them eat cake, you know, that kind of thing. So then you kind of have to take it a step further. And then I think it's gonna go more into just like the complexities of human conflict and how you can kind of apply this theory to those situations, I'm assuming. I really like the author. She's also narrating it and she's doing a really, really good job. So I'm just enjoying the book. I think it's a great book to start the new year with, as I've said. I'm gonna get ready for bed now though, and I think I'm gonna start Taming 7. Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday. It's about 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna start my work. But I started Taming 7 last night. I read about 3 pages and fell asleep because I was tired. But I got a little further into it. This morning I read like maybe 30 pages. It's so cute. I love them so much already. I mean, I know the characters from the other books. You already have so much context of their actions in the other books just from the first few pages of this. So I am very much enjoying it. I think it's gonna be a quick read. Today I have some work to do at home, and then I have a meeting with Jean-Luc here for our company, our production company. At 3 o'clock I have a meeting with my florist for our wedding, and then that will also be here. And then at 5:15 I have an appointment at Jenny U for more dress try-ons. I basically know like the style that I want, and there's this one dress at Viero Bridal that I'm like really in love with. There's a similar one at Jenny U, and then there's also a similar one at Anthropologie, so I'm gonna go back to Anthropologie tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go to Viero last to retry on the dress that I love after seeing 2 other versions of it from different places, if that makes any sense. I have been, this new year, I started a new journal. I got a new journal for the new year. It's actually from my friend Steph. I've been really attached to making written to-do lists. I used to do written to-do lists, and then like last year that totally fell off, and I'm just trying to do anything I can to get myself away from my computer as much as possible, away from electronics. So I'm very much stick to iCal because I work from home and I work for myself. I have to make my own schedule. So that's great for weekly planning, but I feel like for daily planning, I just feel so much less overwhelmed when I just write a to-do list, write a little sentence of like what my intention is for the day, and then just like go about doing my work. There's something about putting pen to paper before I start the day that just does something mentally nice. I'm going to do that, and then I'm gonna get started on my work. Wow, this book is hitting. This audiobook, Let Them. I don't know, I feel like I've read a lot of self-help books in the last 2 years, and I feel like after a while that it's all kind of the same thing. And in some ways this book is, but it's just the way, like her perspective and the way she talks, and like even just like her tone. I'm obsessed with it. I cannot recommend this enough. I'm only almost a third of the way through, maybe a quarter of the way through. It's 4:25. I'm gonna leave at 4:30 to get to my 5:15 appointment at Jenny U in like Midtown. This is my Dunkin' Donuts order from like 2 days ago. I love, my hair looks so good in this lighting. Oh my god. Work. Sorry. So I had a call with the florist today, and she's amazing. She's worked at the venue that we're having our wedding at many times, so I feel like I'm in good hands. She was lovely. For each dress appointment, I think, like the first one I went to, I did not do my hair. I think I had some makeup on, but I think it's important, for me at least, I want to get as much of a feel for like what the dress is actually going to look and feel like on the day. So even just adding some waves to my hair, putting on a little makeup at least, will help me kind of like envision it more. So yeah, okay, I'm just gonna like pack my little bag and go. I don't know if I'm gonna do audiobook or Taming 7. It's actually really hard because I'm really enjoying both books. The past few books I've read I haven't been super into. So it's nice to like not know. You know what I mean? I guess I'll take you guys with me, but I'll take you on here, not on here. It's just a little too extra to be going on there. Oh my God. Can I get one more moment for my hair? Like, oh my gosh, wow. Sorry, I'm just like feeling myself. It's like my natural hair-ish. I do dye my hair because I'm going gray, but I guess that's really not my natural hair. Whatever, don't tell anyone. Okay, I got almost no footage of that, but I do think I found the dress, which I'm obviously super excited and also very relieved about. I went in with one dress in mind that I was like, this, if I were to get a dress here at Jenny U, like this is the one I would get. I tried on two before that one, I think. And then I tried that one on and I was like, cool, loving this. And then I tried on another one and I was like, oh, I actually like this more than the one that I came in for. And then the stylist was like, listen, I just found this one, like, try it. Maybe you'll like it. And that ended up being the one. So that's exciting. And what's even more exciting about it is the least expensive dress that I tried on, which is like a miracle. And it's like ready to ship, so I can order it and it would come within like, what, like 3 to 6 business days in my size, which is the size that I tried on, which is awesome that like they have that kind of available there. There wasn't a lot of like clamping and stuff. It was kind of like almost fit me perfectly. So I feel very relieved. I have 2 more appointments tomorrow that I'm gonna go to just because I just want to do my due diligence. I'm going back to Anthro to try on one more that's like in a similar style, and then I'm going back to Viero to retry on. It was kind of like a similar thing when I went there the other day. I tried on all of these dresses of like similar styles, and then at the last second the stylist was like, oh, try this one. And it was a completely different style, and I was like, oh, this is the style I want. For my wedding, this like flatters my body so much more, because it's like sometimes you have this idea of your body or like what your body will look like in certain things, or even just beyond that, like you'll go online, you're like, oh, I love this, but then you'll like hate it on, or you'll like breeze past something, but then try that on and like all of a sudden it's like, that's the one, like that's the fit. So at Viero, I didn't spend that much time with that special last one, so I wanted to go back and just try it on and like style it a little bit, veil, accessories, etc. That will be tomorrow. I feel like I've made like really great progress with big ticket to-do items for this wedding, and I'm really happy because part of the reason we're getting married so quickly is because we don't want this to like be an all year thing. Like we just do not have the energy for that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do these dishes. I got new flowers, fresh flowers for the kitchen, finally. These flowers are from like a pre-trip to California, and they're sad. Good news. Gross. You know what? Honestly, the dry flowers aren't gross. I actually think dry flowers are kind of quaint, and I kind of like the aesthetic for winter because everything's dead. But it's like, it's this that's really, really gross. And it's time to take care of that. Then I'm gonna listen to my audiobook while I clean. And then I'm gonna try to get in bed and read. The nights are just getting away from me. I don't know if it's like a winter thing. I gotta stop. You know what, YouTube, these vlogs are bad. It's just like a platform for me to yap about anything I want. It's like I came here for the book vlog, Emily. It's coming. Here we go. Get my little. She's goodness knows the wicked's lives are only. Goodness knows the wicked die alone. This is devolving. Okay, so I just got a little work done this morning. I'm leaving to go to Anthropologie to try on that other dress. And then I'm gonna get some work done in between and then go to Viero downtown. So I'm going Upper East Side to, I think, Soho. So yeah, bringing my book, my audiobook obviously too. I'll try to get some footage. It's so cold though. It's 29 degrees. And like with the wind, that's so cold. I love this little vase I put together yesterday. Got all my dead flowers in the garbage, which is nice. All right. I finished The Let Them Theory, and it did not disappoint. This camera is so crooked. What I liked about this book as like a self-help book, like weird shadows from the plants. What I liked about this book as a self-help book is that I could read it fast and like at the pace of like a fast-moving romance or something. And I could also retain like most of the information and like think about ways to apply it to my life. I feel like sometimes it's like with self-help books, I kind of go in with the intention of being like, okay, I'm gonna choose 3 things from this book and apply it to my life, knowing that like I feel like you read a whole self-help book, you can't really do like the whole book. It's just kind of like an overwhelming thing. But I feel like this book is like a pretty holistic theory that just like has a through line, if that makes sense. So I just feel like I got a lot out of the book very quickly, if that makes sense, and very efficiently. I don't think I've read a self-help, like I think that this wins in terms of that for like best self-help book. I don't know why I'm hesitating to give it like 5 full stars, but I think I kind of want to. It was great. It's just a really helpful tool and perspective to have moving through life. Dancing through life. So yeah, that's my 3rd book of the year. It's the 8th. So I feel like we're making decent progress. I feel like the last January, I feel like by this date I had read like 4 or 5 books, and it was just like a lot to start the new year with. I feel like this year the way I've started my reading journey has been a little less pressure and just a little more go with the flow, like enjoying it. I mean, I've still read 3 books in a week basically. So, but yeah, it just feels a little like I feel like I'm not hitting this new year really hard with the new year resolutions and like habits and stuff, but I'm trying to make like small changes as I go and just be more intentional about kind of like different types of things this year. And not putting so much pressure on myself in a variety of different ways is one of those things. I'm gonna get in bed and read Taming 7. I don't think you need more footage of that. I feel like you've gotten enough footage of me reading the first third of Taming 7, so I'll just do that on my own. Oh, I bought my wedding dress. I ended up getting one from Jenny Yu, which I purchased today. It was the cheapest one I've tried on, and it was my favorite. As I said, that's usually not the way it goes. So I'm very, very happy. I ordered it made to ship. It'll be arriving probably within the week or so. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Guys, my dress literally came. Like, it's literally here. It's literally in here. It's crazy. Like 3 days ago, I was like, I don't know what my wedding dress is gonna be. I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I might get it in April. I might be having to get alterations like very close to my wedding day. And now it's literally in my house and I feel so amazing. I would put it on, but the floodgates are open, if you know what I mean. I just can't believe it's here. It's crazy. Been reading. Let's go to the book. Hold on. I feel like I'm in like a manic mood because my dress just came. Oh, it's very overexposed because of the lighting. Taming 7, still reading. What I wanted to say is what I like about this one, and it's not that I didn't like it about the other 2, but this is the 5th book, and the first 2 books are from 2 characters' perspectives. The second 2 books are from 2 other characters' perspectives, but you kind of like go back in time from the first two books and then end up kind of like where the other books ended. But this one picks up where the first four books kind of end. So it's kind of like a continuation of, rather than going back again. Like, I feel like if I had to go back again and relive that story again through yet another pair of eyes, I would have been like, I cannot do this again. So it's nice to kind of pick up and like take off to somewhere else and not know exactly where we're going. That's kind of like my thoughts so far on this. I do think like before Chloe Walsh, is that her name? Yeah, I feel like before she gets into like the meat of something, even though, you know, there's definitely some stuff going on, I feel like she does enjoy a slow burn, and I'm definitely in like the slow burn part of this book. So I'm hoping I'll pick up. I also like this copy of the book. The pages are like so thin, and I don't know, I don't love the typeface, which is a little irritating, but I'm working through it. Yes, I have a meeting with this lovely woman, Amanda, who has done hair and makeup on a few films that I've done, and she's amazing. Like, she's done like Megan Fox and like all these like cool people, not to like name drop, but I'm just very excited she agreed to do my makeup for my wedding. And then I have to edit this vlog today, which I haven't finished yet. I want to read, I feel like for a vlog, I should read at least 3 books. I don't know if that's like an arbitrary number that like I'm like putting pressure on myself. I also have this stain on my sweatshirt that is just like, I've washed it so many times it's not coming out, but whatever, I'm still gonna wear it. There's something about like living in the dead of winter that's like a little uninspiring for vlogs, but I feel like I should just give it to you anyway in the form that it comes in, so I hope it's okay. I just feel like there's so much pressure during New Year's specifically to be like, here's just like an absolute perfect version of me and all the cool things I'm gonna do this year and how I'm gonna do them, and I'm just like not into that this year. So it's like the dead of winter. It's not glamorous. Like, I'm inside, it's cold outside, California's burning, like I'm just trying to get some reading done and like get through the week. I'm like really yapping today. I feel like this vlog I'm really yapping about a lot of things that aren't reading, but I hope that's okay. I think sometimes you just gotta. Okay, I'm gonna get ready for this call, and then because it's a whopping 38 degrees, I think I am gonna go on a run today. I'm so excited. This is hot. I went outside and I ran, it was like 27 degrees and like my fingers froze. Okay, it's a little later and I went on a fabulous run and it was amazing. Yeah, I'm about like halfway through Taming 7. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I just edited the whole rest of the vlog and I feel like it's long enough. So I will definitely share my thoughts for the rest of Taming 7 in my January reading wrap up. So stay tuned for that. Let me know if you want to see more vlogs. Let me know what you're looking to see on this channel in 2025. I am happy to be back for the new year. I'm looking forward to sharing more of my reading with you, as well as, I guess, you know, I don't really plan on making like wedding specific content, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated on stuff as it unfolds. I hope you have a fabulous weekend and I'll see you in the next one.